How is it going, Databases? No Data here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Roblox Assassin. Guys, we were here on Roblox Assassin because there was an update to the game. We have a lot of new content in this update. It's pretty cool. Some changes are temporary, like the Battle Pass, but some things are actually permanent, which is nice because we haven't had a permanent update to Assassin for a while. And it's really not too much permanent content, but you know, it is a nice change of pace after a while of getting pretty much nothing. So first of all, there is actually a brand new map added to Assassin called the Highlands. So I don't really know if any other maps got cycled out for that, but let's see if we can see the map. No, it's not there at the moment. But hopefully later in this video, we can go ahead and check out that brand new map because it's a pretty cool map. There's a lot of verticality to it. It's really fun to play. So another big change was to the Heroic case, and the Heroic case is actually cheaper across the board. As you can see right here, the Heroic case now costs 7,000 tokens instead of 10,000. So it's 3,000 tokens cheaper. And it also only costs 10 keys instead of 15 keys. So it's actually a lot easier to get a Heroic case now, especially if you save up your keys. Because, I mean, if you get this only by buying keys, that's about 4,500 tokens. That's less than 5,000 tokens. And that's not even counting the daily key that you get just by playing 10 rounds. I mean, if you do this for 10 days, that's 100 rounds total. If you do 10 rounds every day for 10 days, that's a free Heroic case right there. Not even counting these missions right here. And guys, remember that the Heroic case is a guaranteed chance of getting at least an exotic. So that is pretty exciting. You will always get at least an exotic, pretty decent chance of getting a mythic as well. And while this case was made cheaper, which is pretty nice. And guys, one more permanent change to the game is that a lot of the crafting recipes have been removed, which, okay, it would have been nice to see some new crafting recipes with that, but it is nice to see some things go unobtainable. So the following crafting recipes have actually been removed: Gilded Hatchet, Toxic Battle Axe, Seraph, Demon Heart, and Dark Commander. So if you guys ever crafted these knives at some point, they are now unobtainable, and they're going to start becoming rare in the future. Pretty interesting choices because I feel like some of these crafting recipes were on the newer side, whereas Steampunk is still here. That's pretty interesting. But either way, there are some knives that are unobtainable now. But again, that being said, I would have liked to see some new crafting recipes to sort of cycle these out. But it is what it is. Hopefully we get some new crafting recipes soon, given how many of them were removed. But also, guys, as you can see, Season 14 of Assassin is finally here. So we have Season 14 with a brand new Battle Pass and a brand new competitive season, which will be the old competitive mode. That is right, guys. The old competitive mode is coming back. We knew it was coming back. We just weren't sure when it was going to come back. But this competitive season, starting May 28th, that will be the old competitive mode. So, I mean, if you liked the old competitive mode, you can go ahead and grind this season. You know, all the power to you. Have fun doing that. I'm not a huge fan of any format personally, but I probably will grind for the point prize, so stay tuned for that. And this season right here has the theme of technology, which is pretty interesting. So we have a lot of tech-based stuff in this battle pass. We also have a tech-based bundle, which is interesting. But anyway, guys, we are going to go ahead and complete this battle pass because there is a bunch of stuff for me to get in this battle pass, so it's going to be incredibly awesome. So we're going to go ahead and claim this entire battle pass and see what we get. But as always, if you guys are excited for this video, then be sure to drop a like on it. It helps out a whole lot. And if you're new, be sure to subscribe for more Assassin videos in the future. And don't forget to use star code PURPLE when buying Robux and Roblox Premium, because it really helps me out to continue making these videos. Alright, and let's go ahead and get started with the Battle Pass. So for Tier 1, we get a new rare knife called the Pixel B. This looks pretty interesting right here. Let's go ahead and equip the new rare knife. There it is right there. You know, it looks pretty nice. Kind of looks like Minecraft in a way, does it not? Just like the way that the pixels look, it really reminds you of Minecraft, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be. I guess this is the bee and this is like the stinger. I don't know. I feel like it's too pixelated to actually know what's going on with the knife. It feels like I'm really zoomed in to a Minecraft block, and I just don't really know what's happening. But, you know, pretty interesting knife. All right, and for Tier 2, you actually get a key. Again, not too much to say about this in particular. As you guys know, you can go ahead and use keys to open up some cases. So you could go ahead and use these keys for whatever you want. But again, the Heroic case is cheaper now, so you might want to save up for that. Again, guaranteed exotic. but really up to you guys. Do what you want. We are up to tier 3 now, and we get a brand new rare pet called the RoboPal. So yeah, again, we have the theme of technology, so we have the RoboPal pet right here, and as you can see, it's literally just a robot that follows you around. Not too much to say about it. It looks pretty familiar. I think this was in Piggy at some point, so that's why I recognize it. But yeah, we have a nice little robot friend right here as a pet. Pretty cute. Not too much else to say about it otherwise, because, you know, it's just a rare pet. We have quite a few of them at this point. We definitely have more rare pets than common pets, which I think is pretty interesting. Alright guys, and for tier 4, we get a sturdy case. Pretty early on to get a sturdy case, but we've had the sturdy case in quite a few battle passes before. So here is a sturdy case right here. We have a 50% chance of getting a rare, 40% chance of getting a legendary, and we have a 10% chance of getting an exotic right here. So we have quite a few cool exotics, so hopefully we can get one of them. Let's go ahead and claim tier 4, and let's go ahead and see what we get. Hopefully we get at least a legendary. If we get a rare, that would kind of stink, to be honest, but it is a 50% chance rare, so it's kind of a coin flip. Let's see what we get. We getting a rare. We're getting a rare. That is really unfortunate. We got the Frost rare. That kind of stinks for the sturdy case, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, so we are now halfway through the battle pass, and for tier 5, we get a new legendary called the Plasma Hex. That looks pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and check that out. Here it is right here, the Plasma Hex. So it does have that little hexagon pattern that some technology things have. It looks pretty cool. Really clean knife, to be honest. Really nice for a legendary. I feel like it glows a little bit. I don't think it actually does, but like just the way the colors are shown, it does look like it glows quite a bit. So pretty clean legendary in my opinion. Alright guys, so for tier 6, we actually get an elite case, which is pretty surprising. I don't think we've ever gotten an elite case from the battle pass. I think we got the heroic case once as like one of those old VIP tiers, but that was in the older seasons. Those are gone now. But yeah, we actually get an elite case for the battle pass, which is pretty interesting, and the elite case is pretty good. As you can see, it is a 78% chance of getting a legendary with a 20% chance of getting an exotic and even a 2% chance of getting a mythic. So yeah, in all likelihood, we're probably going to get a legendary, but I mean, you never know. There is a pretty decent chance of getting an exotic. We have a 1 out of 5 chance to get an exotic, so that is pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Hopefully we can get an exotic. Again, 20% chance to get an exotic. That's really not that bad. Let's go ahead and buy tier 6 and let's see what we get. It's a little bit laggy, but that's okay. We are opening the case, and again, it is possible to get a mythic. We're getting a legendary. Well, that is unfortunate. We are not getting good luck from the cases today, guys. We got a legendary knife. And quickly moving on to tier 7, we get a new legendary pet called the security drone. That looks really interesting. That looks familiar. That looks like something out of Half-Life. Again, there's been so many Half-Life references in Assassin, and I don't know why, but this looks like something you would see out of Half-Life 2. But let's go ahead and equip it. Whoops, didn't mean to click the shop, but there it is right there. It's literally just a red ball with an eye. I guess this is supposed to be an eye, but it's literally just a red and black sphere that follows you around. Kind of creepy, to be honest. It feels like I'm being watched by the government. But yeah, it is a pretty cool pet. It seems to have a little bit of a red outline, which I think is kind of cool. And yeah, it's just got nice colors overall. Pretty cool for a legendary pet. Alright guys, and for tier 8, we get a brand new exotic. Not too surprising. Normally we'll get a new exotic for tier 8. So here we have the Sci-Fae. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Obviously, this is very scientific, and I think it's supposed to be like fairy. So maybe it's the Sci-Fair. I feel like Sci-Fair would make more sense, but also at the same time, it wouldn't. I don't know. The way to pronounce this knife is really weird. I think most people are just going to call it the Sci-Fae. So let's go ahead and equip the exotic. I got to scroll up. There it is right there. Let's go ahead and try this thing out real quick. And guys, we haven't seen the new map yet, which is kind of unfortunate. Hopefully we can see it pretty soon. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the new exotic on the market. So here it is right here, guys. The Sci-Fae exotic. Pretty cool. Again, this is a very futuristic looking knife. You can see that it's mostly like a silver color with some green lines on it. So again, it looks really nice, really clean. It's a pretty standard blade right here. There are some wings on the hilt of the knife, but you can't really see it in my arm. But yeah, you can see we have some feathers right there, which honestly makes me think of a Valkyrie helmet. When I see this knife, it just reminds me of a Valkyrie helmet just because of that, because of the feathers right there. And just the overall colors of it, I feel like it's very similar to a Valkyrie helmet. I mean, I don't think that Valkyries have feathers, but again, we just have this little circle right here, and then we have some feathers sort of diverging out of them. So again, really just reminds me of those types of hats. Do we have the new map yet? I don't think we do. Come on, why are we not getting the new map? That is a certified bro moment. It's not that big of a deal because, I mean, you guys can just play the map for yourself. So you guys can hop in the game and see the new map for yourself. But I would have liked to show you guys a quick sneak peek of it. Kind of annoying that we haven't gotten it, to be honest. But yeah, here's the new knife again in action. I keep getting wrong player, so you're not seeing it in action that much. But, you know, again, really cool knife. It does sort of fit that futuristic technology theme, so yeah. Alright guys, and moving on to tier 9, we get a brand new knife effect called the Absorb, which looks pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and try out that effect. As always, I'm going to use the default knife for it. And there it is right there, the Absorb effect. So here it is on my knife. So you can see some blue clouds and circles around my knife. So that looks pretty cool. But again, I think the name is the most interesting part because, I mean, an Absorb effect. What could that possibly do? I mean, that's probably going to absorb a body of some kind, but like how? You know what I mean? So we'll just have to go ahead and see what happens when you kill someone with this knife. And, you know, we'll see what happens to their dead body. And are we going to get the new map? Come on. Oh, dude, we're never getting the new map. Why does this keep happening? Okay, there we go. We finally got the new map, the Highlands. So there it is right there. Really cool map. I'll show you guys it briefly. But again, if you want to see it for yourself, go ahead and hop in the game. So here it is right here. I feel like there's a lot of layers to this map. There's a lot of verticality to it, which is pretty interesting. Like, there's some high areas and low areas that you can go to, and just a lot of secret passageways that you can go through. You're wrong, player. So that is a certified bro moment. But let's go ahead and see what happens when you kill someone. Oh my god, they literally just turn into like a blue sphere, and they just roll down. Dude, that's really funny. Look at that, dude. And then you can just kick them around like a soccer ball. That is amazing. That is a really cool effect, guys. So yeah, here's the new map and the new effect. Again, there is a lot to this map, so I really like it, to be honest. This is a really fun and interesting map. And there is the effect right there. It literally just turns the bodies into blue circles. There it is again. Yeah, their body is literally just like a blue circle of energy. I'm gonna kick it down the waterfall. There it goes. Adios. And there we go. We just won a round in the new map. So that is awesome. So yeah, guys, pretty interesting effect right here. It literally just turns people into blue spheres of energy. So that is pretty interesting. Alrighty, guys, we have reached the end of the battle pass. We have gone through all these tiers, and now we are going to go ahead and claim tier 10, which is a new mythic knife, the Digital Berserker. This looks like a really cool knife, to be honest. I'm really excited to try it out. This looks like a really cool futuristic axe, so let's go ahead and try it out. 3, 2, 1, and boom. There we go, guys. We just finished the entire battle pass, and we got the Digital Berserker Mythic. Look at that right there. That looks so cool. I love the picture of it. That looks amazing. So let's go ahead and claim that, and yeah, there we go. We got the entire battle pass. I'm gonna unequip the effect, and let's go ahead and try out the new mythic knife. There it is, the Digital Berserker. Oh my goodness, there it is on my side. This looks sick. Let's go ahead and try this thing out. Alright, guys, so here it is, the Digital Berserker Mythic that you can get from the Season 14 Battle Pass. As you can see, it is a really clean, futuristic axe right here. You can see that it's a really nice gold color, which I really like. I like the colors on it. It's like a gold or maybe like an orange sort of. And again, it has a nice black outline, but there's a lot of glowing to it. So it sort of gives you those futuristic technology vibes. So yeah, pretty cool knife. And it looks really shiny right here. We have this sort of glass area right here, and that makes it look really shiny. And also, guys, as you can see, this knife does have some effects of its own. First of all, you can see a glowing effect on many areas of the knife. We have it right here and on the outside right here. And we also sort of have it on the inside as well as on the handle. We have the glowing effect on the handle as well. And also, guys, at the blade of the axe, you can see some squares appearing and disappearing around the knife. And those squares are sort of going away from the blade, so that's pretty interesting. And again, guys, do keep in mind that this is a limited time battle pass, so you guys only have a limited amount of time to get whatever is in here, including the mythic. So once this season ends, the digital berserker is going to become unobtainable and rare in the future. We don't know when this battle pass is going to end, but we do know that competitive mode starts on May 28th, which is in a few days actually. And then the competitive season will last about a week or two, and the season's probably going to end around that time as well. So do keep that in mind. Try to get this mythic as soon as you can before it's gone forever. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this video. We claimed the entire battle pass, so that is pretty awesome. And also, guys, there is a brand new tech bundle that we are going to buy in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Roblox Assassin. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and know those other things that YouTube people do. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay purple.